With all of them.
I know you're all going to have a good time tonight.
All right, welcome to the screening room. In Like Flynn viewers, we are doing an impromptu live stream of the first round of the NFL draft. Now, for those of you who don't know, PJ and I are big Ravens fans. We are representing the Ravens with pick number 22 tonight. Now, our draft board has changed considerably after the events of today. Because what happened today, Peach?
So basically Lamar Jackson got a 5-year deal.
5 years, baby.
So
we got Lamar for 5 years.
So we don't know what's going to happen with the draft since they got Lamar.
Well, so a lot of Ravens fans were thinking that we were eyeing up Anthony Richardson, that we were possibly going to trade up to get Anthony Richardson. The big news around Baltimore right now is whether we're going to be going after DeAndre Hopkins, because all the news was saying, hey, the Ravens wanted to get both OBJ and DeAndre Hopkins for Lamar Jackson. That was one of his demands. And out of nowhere today, Lamar signs a 5-year extension, and we're all just blown away. I mean, I'm on the fence. All right, round one. First pick's coming up. Got the Panthers on the clock in like 20 seconds. What do you think they're going to do?
Ravens!
We got Ravens fans representing. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. What do you think? What do you think the Panthers are going to do with their first pick? You think they're going cute?
Stroud.
You think they're going Stroud?
Yeah.
See, a lot of people were thinking he was going to drop his.
Bryce Young. Bryce Young.
Oh, you think he's going to go Bryce Young?
A QB. I know it's going to be a QB.
You think they're going QB?
For sure.
All right. What's up? It's draft night, folks.
2023 NFL Draft.
All right. I need to get a drink or something. You got yourself a snack? It's draft night. What are you doing? All right. Well, this is a commercial before we start. We got Rob Riggle.
1 second. I'm going to get a snack.
All right, go get a snack. I'm excited to see if the Ravens go cornerback. I would say wide receiver and cornerback are our two big needs right now. So, yeah, we'll see what happens, dude. I'm excited. I think there's going to be a lot of trading going on. I think there's going to be a lot of trading up, a lot of trading back. I don't think it's a deep draft class this year, so I think a lot of people are going to be trying to dump their late round picks to see what they can get, either in terms of trades. So I think we might actually see some trades tonight. I'm excited. I'm definitely excited to see what the Ravens do, for sure.
Goldfish. Me and Dad could share it. If Dad.
Yeah, I need a drink, dude. I went to the gym, I worked out.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Get a drink.
All right.
Get a drink.
I'm getting a drink, bro. I'm getting a drink.
You have to hurry up.
All right. I'll be right back. I got to go hit the fridge in the back of the home theater.
What are you doing? They're about to pick.
They're about to pick. Oh, you're getting nervous, are you?
I think I get it now. I told you, it's all about the journey.
Go in there. Hurry up.
Right here. I'm not going anywhere. Oh, yeah. Think about what's special about tonight, man. All these kids in college have been working their entire lives to get to the NFL, and tonight their lives are going to change. They've been waiting their entire lives to make it to the show.
Or they can go undrafted.
They could. They could get their hearts broken. That's what makes it so exciting. It's like, oh, man. All right, so here's what I'm doing.
There's so many Kansas City.
Dude, it's insane there. It is like a party and a half there.
It's like all red. It's only Kansas City, literally. Look how many Kansas Cities.
So you know what, dude? We are going to do a brew watching this. Maybe I'll do a little brew review. All right, so I got my Harper's Ferry Brewing, and that's one of my favorite breweries. If you have been to Harper's Ferry, you need to check out Harper's Ferry Brewing Company. And I'm mixing and matching. So I'm actually going to go Lancaster Brewing Company, and we got their double chocolate milk stout because that just sounds delicious right now.
Lions.
The NFL.
I think they're about to pick.
The #1 rated brand.
All right, here we go. Check this out. Let's get this pour. Oh, yeah.
Dad, you're distracting the viewers.
From what? I'm showing them this awesome pour.
You're about to pick it.
Oh, man. Don't stop. Dude, they got the freaking Journey rolling. I'm stoked.
Dad, they're
All
probably
right,
picking.
cheers.
They're probably picking right now.
Sports.
They went to commercial again.
Could be anything.
They're probably picking.
Here's the thing. If you follow it, wherever it takes you.
This first pick should be pretty. I mean, we know they're going to go quarterback. It's just what quarterback they take and whether they're going to be an impact player day one. A lot of commercials. They've like really. The NFL draft never used to be this popular. It's insane. Oh, we got. Look at this trailer for Fast X. I still need you to watch the Fast and Furious movies, dude. This movie looks off the hook. If you're watching at home, dude, you got to check out this Fast and Furious trailer.
Dad, you should leave it or stream it. Maybe. Or a live stream. Or just like a review.
Well, I'll be surely reviewing Fast X once it comes out. I'm probably. This is probably one of the last movies I'm super stoked about. Between like Equalizer 3, Fast X. Then we've got The Flash. I'm not really that excited for Guardians, man. I guess we could talk some movies while we're here, but the Guardians, like, the Marvel movies let me down so much. I'm not that super excited for Guardians.
Well,
I mean, the early reviews are saying it's good. They're saying it's dark. They're saying, like, this is one of the darkest MCU films. And I think at least half of the Guardians are dying.
Introducing the Ego Zero Turn Riding Mower with E-Steer technology. Drives like a car.
Oh man, this is a good, tasty beverage right here. I highly recommend this. Lancaster Brewing Company Double Chocolate Milk Stout. Oh, you've got some definite notes of like cocoa and maybe a little hint of coffee. Is there coffee in this thing? This is milk stout. Let's see, what do we got here?
what is the cover? I want to see
33 IBU, 6.8% alcohol by volume.
What's the world beyond the silo?
Let's see. Don't miss out on the intense roasted malt, silky smooth mouthfeel, supple sweetness, and velvety chocolate goodness of our double chocolate milk stout. We've gone over the top with more malt, fusion of cocoa nibs, and pure chocolate for a truly mind-blowing experience in beer. This is good stuff, man.
Dad. That
Oh,
cover.
what is this? What's this game?
I don't know.
Is this like Far Cry or something? Dead Rising.
Oh,
Dude, I'll tell you what.
back to
If-
NFL.
If the Ravens somehow manage to pick up DeAndre Hopkins and we have Lamar Jackson, DeAndre Hopkins, Odell Beckham Jr., Mark Andrews, J.K. Dobbins, dude, the Ravens are going to be nearly unstoppable barring like some crazy injuries.
Google. Who's ready?
I'm ready. Schedule release
Who's
2023.
ready? I'm ready. Oh, let's go. First pick, I bet.
All right, let's see.
NFL draft presented by Courtyard by Marriott. Here's
It's gonna be a long night.
for the commissioner, Roger Goodell.
Here comes the commish. Oh, they're booing him. Poor Roger. Oh, he's like encouraging him to boo him. Oh, look at that. Why are you booing Roger, man?
Okay, welcome to Kansas City and the 2023 NFL Draft. For the first time since we took the draft on the road, we get to celebrate the draft in the Super Bowl winning city with fans of all 32 teams and the Chiefs.
There's so many people there. That's amazing. And they got perfect weather, looks like.
As you can see,
All the
I have
Chiefs
some
fans
friends on
celebrating
stage
their
with
Super
me
Bowl.
that you might recognize. They are Kansas City natives and love this community and their Chiefs. Give it up for Eric Stonestreet and Heidi Gardner of Big Slick, Kansas City.
It's me.
What?
It's me. You'll come like this.
Oh.
Oh, it glitched out. It's good. Oh.
Okay, Kansas City, I'm so happy to be here. And it is my honor to bring to the stage right now Chiefs legends Dante Hall and Will Shields. Give it up!
Dante Hall and Will Shields. All right.
I don't know. It takes so long.
So wait, I mean, are the Panthers on the clock yet?
All right, Kansas City, I want to hear you. Home of the Super
Eric
Bowl
Stone Street.
champions.
This guy's fired up.
Do it.
I thought Paul Rudd was a big Kansas City Chiefs fan. Paul Rudd, why aren't you out there?
Two people you might recognize. Patrick Mahomes.
Oh,
Travis
Travis Kelce. Big Yeti.
Yeah.
Oh, he's hoisting that Lombardi trophy. Hey, he's walking pretty good. He must be recovering from that injury. Dude, the Ravens have got to win soon. We're due. I think right now we're hoping for DeAndre Hopkins. That's what I want to see happen. DeAndre Hopkins would be awesome. All right. Adventures with Outdoor Eagle joined us. Hello, guys. What are you hoping the Ravens are going to pick up? Well, if you had joined earlier, we kind of talked about that. We were hoping, I think everyone in Baltimore is hoping we get DeAndre Hopkins. If we don't, I think we're going cornerback. But I think there's going to be a lot of trading around. I don't think the Ravens trade up or trade back. I think we're going to keep our 22nd pick. And we think the Panthers are going to go QB. I say Stroud. There's all this talk about him dropping, but I'm not sure it's going to happen. I'll tell you what. We got... Yeah. Travis Kelce's up there talking right now. He has an amazing podcast with his brother Jason. Their podcast, the New Heights broadcast, the podcast, it's legit awesome.
NFL draft is now officially open.
Oh, here we go. They on the clock.
The Carolina Panthers are on the clock.
Oh, they're on the clock. Here we go. 10 minutes. Start the clock, baby. All right, so we got Carolina, Houston, then Arizona. They should go quick because they should know exactly what they're doing. Okay, so consensus is you're going, who'd you say? I say Stroud. And you're going who?
I don't know if he's like still one of the best, but Bryce Young.
Bryce Young. I say Anthony Richardson goes in the top 5. I think someone trades up to get Anthony Richardson. But a lot of people are saying Stroud was going to drop a
they gave
little
up
bit.
DJ Moore. DJ Moore's back to the...
Oh, let's see. The Panthers-Bears trade. They received a 2023 first. Oh, this is what happened before. So that's why the Panthers are choosing first.
Brady would be historical. We have never in the history of the common draft dating back to 1960.
See, they're pretty common there. They got to know what they're doing.
Go in the first round, let alone
So Adventures with Outdoor Eagle. Dude, who's your team?
204. I said he had to be 195.
I'm curious.
He was a 204. We don't think
Oh, actually, you know what? Dude, while we're on the clock, we have got to send out a super thank you. Unbelievable. Yesterday, we hit the 1,000 subscriber mark.
Oh, there's Bryce Young.
Which is insane. I mean, when we started this channel, like, we were just doing it as a fun outlet to, like, do some videos and stuff after we came off of social media. And the growth of this channel has been pretty scary, to be honest. It's been a blast doing the movie reviews and stuff and just sharing some of our family videos. And I never thought that we would hit 1,000. Well, I mean, I thought maybe eventually we would, but how quickly we did it was pretty crazy. If only I wish more people would watch our long videos. Like, everyone seems to love my short videos, but I need more people to love my long videos. So if you're out there, like the long videos. That would be great. But sincerely, thank you so much to all of our subscribers.
Dad, look how good Bryce Young is. This is why I'm saying.
Bryce Young is awesome. Dude, he's very talented. I wish he would go to an NFC team because I don't want the Ravens playing him a lot.
pick in this draft.
But there was all this talk about his stock dropping because of
Like any of these quarterbacks, we love this fit
him
in
doing
Carolina.
poorly on a test or
Oh,
something.
Indianapolis is fourth.
Set up to support a young quarterback
The Colts?
in ways that
Yeah.
you don't
The
see
Colts
many
could be on the market
organizations
for a quarterback,
set up to
too.
support young quarterbacks. Just looking at it from the very top, Frank Reich, everybody knows his
QB
history
coach
as a
is
player with the Buffalo
Josh.
Bills, as an offensive coordinator in his time in Philadelphia, coaching Nick Foles under Doug Peterson. I mean, this is a guy who has seen the quarterback position
This
in
beer
every
is
facet.
so good. I'm almost done.
Now the offensive coordinator-
Lancaster Brewing Company is in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. It's over by the outlets in Dutch Wonderland. They've got an excellent tap room with some amazing food. Oh, what do we got? Peter, show me something.
Look at all those.
All the quarterbacks? Jim Caldwell, he used to be for the Ravens. We're breaking down the connections that these amazing quarterbacks have with the Carolina Panthers.
Just football knowledge that coach brings to the table. Any of these quarterbacks,
I'm surprised we haven't gotten the pick yet.
I'm sure, be
I mean, they've honestly had to know what they were doing, unless they're trying to make some kind of a trade or something last minute, which would be nuts. I do think the Lamar trade definitely affected some people's draft boards that were thinking about going after Lamar after the draft. Let's see, what do we got? What about PJ, wide receiver? What is their part word?
Stay calm and make sure you can still deliver the ball.
Oh, who do we think the Eagles are going to get?
I don't even know.
Oh.
They're the 32nd. No, 31st.
The Eagles will be the 31st pick. Oh my gosh, the Eagles.
Let's see. First round pick.
You know, that's tough because the Eagles are so stacked. I mean, I would have originally thought if Jason Kelsey had retired that you might be going center. You might have to replace him. And I mean, maybe you do look at center, like a center that falls late in the first round because he might have another year in him, and then you're going to have to replace a Pro Bowl center. So I would not be surprised to see the Eagles pick up a center. I don't know. But there's going to be so much. I feel there's going to be a lot of shuffling going on in this first round. I really do. I'm interested to see if Bryce Young goes in first. No, come on. Let's get that pick in, dude. You got 4 minutes left. All
Well,
right.
Brittany, just to raise the nerve level in here.
So let's see.
Kansas
Back to the
City
outdoor
took
Eagles.
time, just like they did in a
Oh,
long process
no
to
way.
pick the
Eagles
perfect
and Ravens,
quarterback
Eagles and
throughout the
Steelers.
process. Frank Reich used
Dude, you said the
marriage analogies, so
Steelers.
I'm gonna roll with
Oh,
it.
that breaks
Now,
my
we
heart.
know that the night before, each of the top
The
prospects
Eagles,
for
okay,
days,
I will go on
they
record
took
to say
them
the
out to a
Eagles
really
were
nice
my
dinner, and
team.
Reich shared with me that at one of
I
those
was a
dinners,
diehard Eagles fan when we
Smarts
did not
there.
have
There
the
was a moment
Ravens.
when
When the
the
Colts
Panthers
moved out of
guys
town,
looked at each other
we didn't
across
have a
the
team in
table,
Baltimore.
and
The
they knew,
Eagles were
or at
my
least
NFC
had a
team.
good
I was a
sense that
huge
this
fan
was
of the
their guy.
Eagles, and
But
then
they still kept
what was it,
dating.
the
They did
Packers
their
as
due
well.
diligence, and it wasn't until Monday
But Eagles
when
definitely
Scott
were
Fitter walked
were
into
my
Reich's
go-to team when
office
we didn't have the
and formally
Ravens.
proposed the question.
The
He
Steelers,
popped that
I respect the
question knowing
organization,
that the answer was yes, that
but
they both agreed on the
you know,
same
obviously
quarterback,
that's
and that was it.
Baltimore's
They had
rivals.
their
Even though here in Baltimore, I don't know if we see the Steelers so much as
marriage becomes official
our true
tonight.
rivals
Frank
anymore because
laughed
we've
when
had
he
such
said,
other
like
heated
any
rivalries
great
with other
marriage,
teams.
now the real work
There's
begins.
definitely, for a lot of us Ravens fans, there's definite respect for the Steelers organization.
About moving up to the number 1 overall slot. They gave up 2 number 1 picks.
You lived near Baltimore for 3 years. It's pretty cool. I've been here in Baltimore my whole life except for when
Are you gonna
I
hurry
was
up
working
or
down
what?
in Disney World.
Are you gonna hurry up or what? There's only 3 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Yeah. I'm honestly shocked at this first pick. I mean, I thought the first pick was going to come in pretty quickly.
Would be a guy that they were going to evaluate all the quarterbacks, and they liked a lot of these quarterbacks.
Oh, the pick is in.
They made the
Oh,
evaluation.
all right, pick is in. Let's go.
One guy they determined
Come on, stop talking.
Are we going to have like some
in the NFL.
guest announcers, or is it going to be Goodell?
On your screen, the pick
Brown, what I
is now
forget.
in. The Panthers do take a few minutes to make their decision, but indeed they have. Now, if you were with us in
Now,
our
it was
pre-show,
weird.
right before
I don't know if you guys out there have seen the movie Draft Day. Oh my gosh, I've watched it getting ready for the draft, and that is such an unrealistic movie. It's a great movie, But it is such an unrealistic flick. I mean, they try to play it like people actually want to go play for the Browns. Sorry, Browns fans. No one actually is hoping to get drafted by the Browns or organization. It's kind of garbage.
He doesn't have 5 speed, so he doesn't have elite talent. What do you
Oh, all right. Now I love you. You said I still got a Ravens Suggs jersey my mom's in storage. That's legit. I have got a Ray Lewis signed jersey. Actually, I have a good story. So, back in the day, PJ, I don't even know if you know this. In college, I managed a bowling center. And in our bowling center every year, Ray Lewis would host his celebrity bowling tournament for charity. And it was always held at my center. And so I got to actually know Ray Lewis on a first name basis. He would always look for me because I was kind of like one of the go-to managers. And it was so awesome getting to meet all these pro football players and stuff, and Ray Lewis and hanging out with them. I met Patrick Ewing, Jerome Bettis, Deion Sanders, I think was there one year. Pretty much all the Ravens were there. Oh, okay, here we go.
With the first pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Bryce Young.
Bryce Young! Oh, PJ was right! Bryce Young to the Panthers. PJ was right. Stroud did not go number 1.
And there it is.
He is a talent.
High school prospects in a very long time. He became one of the most
All right.
underrated college quarterbacks ever.
So,
The only Alabama quarterback.
okay, Bryce Young is off the board. Now Houston is going to be on the clock. So anyway, yeah, I worked several of these Ray Lewis Celebrity Bowl-a-thon events, and getting to meet all the Ravens were freaking amazing. And then that actually got me a spot on the radio. So I was on the radio for a while doing a spot on what was at the time, it was AM 1300, which is the Baltimore sports station for a while. And yeah, that was a good time.
He really shot.
It was really cool, like when Ray Lewis would come up to me, and even though I was like kind of there as staff, it was cool that he actually knew me and knew who I was. And I have a Ray Lewis jersey. Actually, surprisingly, I don't buy a bunch of jerseys these days because you just never know what's going to happen with players. Now that Lamar signed for 5 years, maybe I'll get a Lamar jersey. I really, though, I'm going to be honest. PJ, did you think Lamar was going to come back to the Ravens after this whole mess?
A little bit.
Really? You thought he was going to come back?
Yeah, a little bit.
I did. I mean, when it came out that he requested a trade prior to prior to the deadline, I was like, dude, there's no way he's staying. There's too much bad blood. And then when he wasn't agreeing to some of the crazy numbers, yep, all right, Houston's on the clock, got 6 minutes.
As far as anticipation and accuracy and being able to layer throws.
Oh, there you go. The Ravens number 22.
It's as good as you will possibly
I am thinking in the next 4 picks we see a trade. I think one of these teams in the next 4 or 5 picks are going to trade back. Just a thought. I think one of these teams is going to trade up to try to grab one of the
Bryce,
quarterbacks.
your parents said that from the moment you touched the football,
Because Houston doesn't
3 years
really need a
old,
quarterback.
They knew you were destined for this. What's it like to be standing on the stage as the number 1 pick in the NFL draft?
It's surreal. It's a
What was the
dream
PA Beer Company mentioned?
I'm blessed. I want to thank God for allowing me to be here, for my parents and everyone.
Oh, Bryce Young's up there.
Although it's my name
The
being called,
beer that I'm
it's
currently
easy.
drinking is from Lancaster Brewing Company.
And as amazing as
It is their
I'm gonna
double
try to
chocolate
do
milk
this. I
stout.
can't wait to get
I
to
have
work.
been to their tap
Someday,
room. It's
When you met
amazing.
with the
It's
Panthers,
over
they talked
by
about
the,
their plan
I think
for
it's
the
the Tanger
future.
Outlets in
What
Dutch
impressed
Wonderland
you
is where their
about
tap room's
them?
located. I think they have a couple locations. But they have got some legit good brews over there. And I'm actually drinking out of my Harper's Ferry Brewing Company glass. That's one of my favorite breweries in Harper's Ferry. It is a beautiful, beautiful brewery, right? It's over on the hill overlooking the Shenandoah River. And when the sun goes down, and you're enjoying a nice beer with a live band playing, and they have got some amazing like IPAs and stuff. Oh, highest drafted Alabama QB, Bryce Young first. So he is the highest drafted Alabama QB since 1967. Tua drafted 5th. It's a cool stat, dude. Oh, the Texans, they're in. Their pick is in. Let's see what the Texans do. So I guess they didn't trade. They went with their pick.
The Houston Texans won that day, but lost out on the #1 overall pick.
But if I'm reviewing this Lancaster Brewing Company Double Chocolate Milk Stout, I am giving this a solid 9 out of 10, dude.
Dad, I think now they're gonna pick Stout.
Stroud? You think they're going to go? But the Texans, they don't really need a quarterback.
Their QB sucks. Davis Mills sucks.
Wait, what did you say?
Davis Mills sucks.
For the record, that was my son saying that. I'm not calling out any NFL players.
What? Davis Mills sucks.
Oh, man.
What? Davis Mills
Just had a trade. Mad Elf by Trogs. Ooh, Trogs. Trogs is one of my favorite breweries. Adventures of Outdoor Eagle. Trogs, I'm actually hoping to plan a guy's trip to Hershey in August because we have some tickets to Hershey Park, and we always hit up Trogs when we go to Hershey because they have an awesome tap room. They've got some amazing food there. You go there in the morning, you take the tour. They actually have a pretty legit tour too, where you get lots of free samples. You get some samples from the Trogs Brewery, like right off the line, like out of the barrels. It's pretty amazing. And you mentioned Mad Elf. The Mad Elf, was it crew version? It looks amazing. It's so good. All right, come on. Let's see what the Texans do. Pick us in. Okay, they could go quarterback.
They've had a 3-0.
I mean, if they, I thought the Texans might trade back. I thought the Texans might be willing to trade with someone.
With whoever this quarterback is, have a rock solid plan for how you're going to develop him, whether he's going to be a day one starter.
I'm not that worried about the Texans.
But I'm telling you, the relationships matter. And this is a critical pick for them. So I hope.
I actually think I might even have. I wonder if I have a Mad Elf over in the fridge.
Quarterbacks in the first round twice in team history. Once was David Carr.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? So you guys can see. So we're down here in the screening room where I do most of my reviews and stuff.
Oh, Dad.
Oh, let's see. All right, hold on.
The second pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select CJ Stroud.
Oh, you were right, Stroud. You were right in the first 2 picks, brother. CJ Stroud. They went quarterback.
Wow. Davis Mills now.
He doesn't look he kind of looks scared, man. Doesn't he? Look. He looks like he is not a happy camper. He looks like he's about to. I mean, oh, you know what, dude? He's probably tearing up. I think he's crying.
I would say he's pretty.
I think he's just being emotional right now. I don't think he's sad. I think he's trying not to cry. I think his eyes are welling up.
And he also is kind of mad. I would just say
that's kind of cool.
I would be a little bit.
They get to walk down this hallway.
I would be a tiny bit mad because the Texans really.
CJ Stroud. All right, so the first 2's on. Arizona is going to be on the clock. So anyway, here we go. I will show you really quick our little setup down here. Ugh. So this is what, I'm in the way. That is our little home theater screen right there. Ooh, get that level. There's PJ. It's a nice little setup, dude. We've got a 7.2 surround sound Dolby system.
6'3",
A lot of people love doing movie nights down here. Oy. I mean, we knew Stroud. I thought they were saying Stroud might drop further, but he didn't. Okay, Arizona, you're on the clock.
Now I think.
So you think Stroud? You think he's going to be a year 1 starter? Well, you're sitting there calling her like, dude, their quarterback sucks.
Yeah, because it does.
You were like,
I bet it is.
That's awesome.
I showed you the Georgia game. I could.
All right.
You can bottle that performance and take it on into the NFL.
All right, I'm sad this is gone. I don't have another one because when I go and I buy new stuff,
Dad,
I usually get the mix and match packs.
Next, I think Arizona's gonna pick. I think
I need
Arizona.
my iPad so I can see who's on the board. I don't have my draft board.
Now I think Arizona's gonna probably pick the wide receiver.
You think wide receiver?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anthony Richardson's still on the board. I think he might drop it. I think he's going. I want to say he's going to go top 5.
I bet he's gonna get picked by
The Cardinals. Let's see, dude. I would love to see the Cardinals do something with the Ravens right now so we can get D-Hop.
I would say they would probably be able to. I would think they would pick the Colt, like the Colt would pick.
He can do it. The best quarterback coaches say this. We just want guys who can do that when they need it and they can pull it out of their tool belt. They don't want to live in that environment. The Houston Texans just need to make sure right now about this. Bobby Slow at the offensive.
All right, Houston, you got 3.5 minutes.
Be on the same page and get this young man up to speed.
We're going back down to the stage.
I mean Arizona. Sorry.
Susie is standing by. Subway brings us there, and she's standing by with the number 2 pick. Susie.
CJ, you've said that life can be like a roller coaster. Man, this process sure felt like that. We saw the tears and the emotion. Can you describe what we're feeling?
Yeah, at first I thought he was pissed he was going to the.
God is battle testing me. It's something
I thought he was upset he was going to the
Texans.
Texans.
He's scarred me, so I've been battle tested. I have the armor of God on me, so everything I've been through is preparing for this moment.
Oh, I love that he's calling God.
This big stage here, what would you say to all the young boys?
It's really
whose
awesome
life
when
doesn't
people
always
show
go
that their
smoothly?
respect for the Lord Almighty in all
I was at a point
seriousness.
where nobody believed in me, but I put my trust in God and my family, and what
Oh,
I did,
there
I
he goes,
had
calling God
discipline
again. That's awesome.
and just consistency. Man, you can do anything you put your mind to, and I'm a living testimony that you can really do anything. Because I come from nothing, so I'm blessed to be on this stage. And
Look at that chain. How much do you think that chain cost, dude?
You can do anything you put your mind to.
Congratulations.
I mean, technically, he's not supposed to have any money, so how can he afford that chain like that?
All right, Susie, thank you. So CJ Stroud goes
What is
number
that?
2 overall.
Like,
sounds
what is
like
that
you're across
animated
the country,
Arizona?
people ripping up
Dude,
their mock draft.
if our channel ever like takes off like something ridiculous, I'm gonna buy you a weird stupid chain like that. You can wear it around.
And it's just gonna say PJ.
We'll get it. It'll say like in like Flynn's.
Coming back up to number 3, it looks like, to trade up to the Arizona spot.
Uh-oh.
Houston's going to move in to number 3, get number 2, go number 3, and have its pick in the top defensive player in the draft. The Houston Texans are moving right back up to number 3.
Are you serious? The Texans are moving up to 3?
Taking control of the 2020.
No way.
We had expected them to take the best defensive player.
Are you serious? The Texans traded
Now
up?
they'll have the opportunity to take that player at 3 if they choose to. Mel, what is that?
That's Will Anderson Jr. And in my opinion, it was a character off the charts.
That
the
sucks.
production the last couple of years.
Oh, that's
He's not
good.
Von Miller. Von Miller was a 4.42,
So,
4.49
wait a minute.
guy. Would break
I'm
bad.
I'm unclear what they just said. Did they say the legit Arizona is trading?
Well, it would normally pop up.
The way they use the
They would normally like pop up like trade, and then it would say the trade. So I don't think it's for sure right now, but I think it's pretty sure.
You want one of the best
Yeah.
kids you'll ever come across, and the production.
College sponsored money. Yeah, for real. I mean, I guess technically, did that pass college athletes?
What happened?
College athletes, I guess they were trying to make it so they get paid.
Oh, trade.
Trade alert.
And the bottom line, if you're Houston,
All right. Arizona Cardinals, they trade their pick. Cardinals, they trade. Oh my gosh, the Texans are going to have the 2nd and 3rd round pick. That's insane. What did they give up? What did Texans give up to go in?
Now they're gonna pick the best defense.
Now, my hope is that the Cardinals just got some leverage to trade with the Ravens for us to get Hopkins, but I knew this was going to happen. I knew there was going to be a trade.
And D'Amico comes from San Francisco now, and what did he have out there? He had
Now what is his?
And the Texans are picking.
Now what are they? Now what is their trade right now?
On your show. Yeah.
Now what is the Arizona?
Well, no, the Texans pick is in.
No, where's the Arizona?
Yeah, I don't. So they just gave up. I don't know if they traded back or took the 1st round pick. Can you imagine? What if the Ravens are going to give the? Dude. What if the Ravens end up trading their first-round pick to the Cardinals for DeAndre Hopkins? That could be a possibility because the Cardinals are going to want a first-round pick. Picking at 22, I can totally see the Ravens making a trade now for their first pick to get DeAndre Hopkins.
What if we trade to the 4th pick? That would be crazy.
That would be crazy. So Anthony Richardson's at least going 4.
If we need defense. That's all I would say. We need defense.
Or the Ravens?
Yeah.
The Ravens need a cornerback. We're soft at cornerback. Well, we're also soft at wide receivers. The Ravens suck at wide receivers.
What I heard is that they're going to pick the best defensive player right now.
The Ravens. Houston. Yeah, right now the word is Houston's going to pick best defensive player on the board.
Oh.
Oh, pick is in. Here comes Roger.
Here's Roger Goodell with the 3rd pick.
Wow. All right, Roger. Let's see what the Texans.
Traded the 3rd pick to the Houston Texans.
Jalen Carter.
The 3rd pick in the 2023 NFL Draft.
Jalen Carter.
The Houston Texans select Will Anderson.
Will Anderson. Oh, linebacker. They took Will Anderson from Alabama.
Well, where to begin with all of the accolades? He was the first true freshman ever.
So Alabama now have what? The number 1 and number 3 pick were from Alabama?
Yeah. Alabama.
Wow.
Alabama must have had a really good
dude.
Finished his college career with 34.5 sacks. Only the Hall of Famer Derek Thomas Mel ever had more in an Alabama.
I did not see that one coming. The Cardinals, I mean, I thought maybe the Cardinals would trade, but not with the Texans. The Texans just had the 2nd and 3rd pick. Good for you, Texans. But what did you just give up? I mean, did you literally just, give up the history of your NFL draft to get the 2nd and 3rd pick? I mean, hopefully these guys aren't busts. If these guys are hits, man, wow, this guy's fired up to see Roger.
He literally just carried Roger. That means he's buffed. He literally,
Okay, well, the Colts are on the clock. Now, the Colts need a quarterback. Everybody knows the Colts were going to be targeting, we thought, Lamar Jackson. Everyone in Baltimore thought the Colts were going to end up with Lamar. But now Lamar's locked up for 5 years.
What if the Colts traded for Lamar? We traded for that, but we get something else for return.
Well, technically, I don't think Lamar's signed his contract yet. They just released the details of it. I don't think he's actually signed the extension.
So he could trade right now. He could be.
In theory, yes, but the Ravens put out a whole release and Lamar put out a video, so I really doubt that happens. If that happened, I would go to bed. I'd be like, whoa, what the heck?
Why? Then that would... I would at least stay for the right pick. What if we get...
So what do you think Indianapolis is going to do? You think they're going to go into the quarterback?
No, I don't think... Why is it so bad?
That's a bad shot.
That's a really bad
That's a
shot.
really wide man right there.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he's a linebacker. Touchdown, high school.
Number one reason why.
All right, Ravens. I want to see the Ravens do something, man.
Yes, if you ever watch the San Francisco 49ers practice, and D'Amico was the defensive coordinator out there, obviously, and you ever watch Chris Kacerek, the
Oh, so here's a question, PJ.
What?
We have a question that says, does PJ know which team used to be the Baltimore Colts?
I don't get that.
And that's why it's going to take an extraordinary.
So the Indianapolis Colts used to be what team? Okay, so you knew that. All right. Most people in Baltimore, to be fair, know that the Colts totally ditched us. Oh, you want a good story? All right. So Indianapolis on the clock. So cool story. I played basketball at Calvert Hall, which is a really well-known athletic school, and it's a highly ranked athletic program here in the Baltimore area.
things. But the Colts
And
are
I
expected to
played
take a quarterback, and Shane
basketball
Steichen,
with
the new
Chad
head coach,
Unitas,
is
who
building
guess
large
who
in
was
this
his
division.
father?
Okay, so that's something to keep
Johnny
a close
Unitas.
eye
So
on here as we
Mr.
wait for
Unitas
that.
used to
In the
come to
meantime,
all of our
Robert
basketball
Johnson,
games.
Subway brings us
So we all knew
Simpson Cover has Will
Chad and his dad,
Well, the emotions
Johnny
have
Unitas.
been building all day.
Oh,
What does it
pick
mean
us
to
in.
the Anderson family
So yeah, I would
that
totally
Texas
hang out with
is
Johnny
right
Unitas
up
all the
on
time
that?
back in high school because his son
It means they just see
Chad
how
played on the
special I am.
basketball team with
I'm
us.
so appreciative of the whole
Super cool.
coaching staff,
Just look up.
the GM,
No one ever really
the owner.
bothered
Thank you
John.
for this
He
opportunity.
was
You
come to our
walk with
games
me.
and
I'm
just
going
sit
work
there
my
and
butt
cheer
off
on the
every day, stay
team.
true to who I am. I'm mad to my family.
No one
Thank you.
bothered
I
him.
love y'all so
It was
much for all
cool.
the
But to
work
see
and
a
love that y'all gave me
Baltimore
and support. I'm
Colts
so
living
appreciative.
legend at
There
your
was an
basketball
instant
games
connection with this
was
coaching staff, and D'Amico
insane.
Ryans, tell everyone
Everyone
why.
tells me that
Yeah, man,
I
they
have this
just-
weird knack for
they're
meeting
good guys.
celebrities. I
They're
have tons of
smart. They
weird
know
celebrity
how to
stories.
raise.
No,
They know how they
you
want to
do.
use me, but they're
I
good
know,
people.
right?
And
You have,
for me, that's
like-
why I want to be
I should
around
do a
good
like a
people.
series just on the weird celebrity encounters I've had in my life because it's
That's what we
insane.
call it.
Because you met Michael Jackson. No,
Michael Jackson, yeah. I've met and talked to Michael Jackson completely randomly. Sinbad, George Clooney,
The Colts in 1992 were the
Johnny Unitas,
CJ Stroud at 2 and Will
Boo
Anderson.
Powell.
Oh, Dad, did Seattle Seahawks are on the clock, but the Colts pick is in.
No, Seattle's on deck. The Colts pick is in. They have to announce it.
One would think that might suit Anthony Richardson before one would think Will Levis.
Yes.
Also did a great job, the OC, with the Chargers with Justin Herbert when he had 31 touchdown passes, most ever by a rookie in the National Football
Everyone's
League.
staring right here. It's like-
touchdowns, most ever by an NFL quarterback. So Steichen is one.
That guy, look, if anyone's watching this movie, there's a guy in the Colts room. He just looks lost. Who is that dude? That guy just sitting there on the end. He's just like, oh.
Yeah, I'm confused.
What is with these chains? Look at that chain, dude. How much do you think that chain's worth?
I don't know, but I'm confused. I don't know how, like...
See, I told Anthony Richardson. I'm not going to be surprised if the Colts go Anthony Richardson.
I'm a little confused. I don't know if like, why do they, like, talk? They always just stand there and go like this when they go in the draft games, but...
Well, they're sitting in the draft room. Like, they're sitting in a special room. Like, all the players that they know are going to get picked first. Here we go. All right, Rodgers coming up.
With the
Fourth
in the
pick.
2023 NFL Draft, the
Richardson.
Indianapolis Colts select Anthony Richardson.
I knew it! Anthony Richardson to the Colts. I mean, that guy came out of nowhere, dude. Anthony Richardson, good for you. I mean, the only thing that makes me nervous, I mean, that guy is such an athlete. He had an amazing pro day, but he has such a limited game selection. He's only played in a handful of games, and but man, is he going to be tough to play against. If he is the next Lamar, dude, that guy is a baller.
At least we're not in their division.
All right, so now we got the Seahawks. Oh, the Eagles are number 30. They're not even 31. Kansas City's
I wonder
31.
who's the first one in our division.
Huh?
I wonder who's the first one in our division that's going to pick. Probably the Browns. Where's the Browns?
Well, it depends. You should go grab your iPad and look at the draft board.
Okay.
Next week against Kentucky, he goes from 71% to 40% with 6 carries and only 4.
That was a good pick. That's kind of what I figured they were going to do.
I think they overmatched him, and he looked a little confused in that game.
So up until today, Baltimore was thinking, at least most of the Ravens fans around here, before Lamar signed today, we thought that we were going to trade and get Anthony Richardson. Everyone seemed to think we might trade up to get Anthony Richardson. A lot of people thought that we were going to trade with Arizona to get their pick to get Anthony Richardson because he would have been a plug and play for Lamar if Lamar ended up going somewhere else. But now that Lamar signed, I think we just did a Colts a solid by saying, hey, Lamar's not going to be available and you can go get Anthony Richardson.
Come back.
Seattle. All right, Seattle's up. 5 minutes left. You are on the clock.
And he struggles to continue putting him out there on the field.
So yeah, some of my crazy celebrity stories, man. Oh, I met Drew Carey when I worked in Disney World. I totally met Drew Carey. When I was working at Disney World, I met a lot of celebrities. But it was interesting with Disney because you were strictly allowed to interact with celebrities if they came up to you first, or if you needed to interact with them in terms of actually helping them out. So when I was there, I was doing the Disney MGM Studios Backlot Tour, so we had some people come through the tour, but then because my background was in multimedia production and film production and TV production, I got to do some additional work on behind-the-scenes stuff, and so Good Morning America came through and filmed at the studios. We had Good Morning America, the Rosie O'Donnell Show. We had Sheena, Queen of the Jungle, filming there. We had Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I got to meet Regis Philbin. That was pretty cool. Met Rosie O'Donnell. I just have this weird knack for bumping into random celebrities. It's just kind of weird. Everyone makes fun of me for it. But yeah, I should totally do a section on our channel just for the weird random celebrity encounters that I've had. But it's weird. I don't get like totally weirded out by celebrities though, because to me they're just normal people. They're people who have a cool job. They get to act and be someone else. They make a lot of money, which is nice, but like they're just normal people.
The Browns don't even have a pick in the first round. The Browns.
Oh, the Browns. That's right. They probably gave up their first round pick to get Deshaun Watson.
Probably.
And then they gave him the crazy stupid money that made the Lamar thing. So, Cincinnati's at 28. So we're drafting, well, obviously we're drafting higher than Cincinnati. So yeah, is it the Steelers then? Probably. The Steelers are probably the first one up. Yeah. There's the Steelers right there.
Where?
Right there. The Steelers are pick 17.
Okay.
First time in the common draft era, we've had 3 quarterbacks selected with the first 4 overall picks.
And then the Eagles. Oh, the Eagles have the 10th pick.
Anthony Richardson. The surprises will continue. Seattle is up next at number 5. You are watching the 2023 NFL Draft on ESPN.
The biggest thing so far for me in this draft, for those of you that are watching, I really did not see the Texans trading up, getting the number 2 and the number 3 pick. That was a baller move, but I am really interested to see what they gave up to get that number 3 pick.
Sports. It could be anything. But here's the thing. If you follow it, wherever it takes you.
So we're back to commercials. Seahawks got 2 minutes. So what are the Seahawks projected to do? I'm just wondering. Oh, where's the best remaining players list? PJ's got his iPad. The one was the best remaining players list.
Well, what if you partner with IBM?
Okay, on the clock, Seattle. So right now they got Bijan Robinson as the best player available from Texas, the running back from Texas. So other than quarterback, we haven't seen any like really offensive weapons off the board.
Check. And check. That's the hybrid cloud solution IBM and a global bank created. What will you create? IBM. That's creative.
So,
oh, you're in at 57 seconds left.
Yeah. I mean, maybe the Seahawks are going to...
Oh, no, they have 1 minute. But they need to hurry.
It's actually, yeah, I'm wondering if we're delayed or not. Because they've got, on the iPad right now, it's saying that they've got...
Oh, the pick is in.
Pick is in. Yeah, I think we're a little bit delayed, actually. I think TV's a little bit delayed based on the ESPN app.
I was actually just thinking I would take a nap.
So we'll get the first 4 picks in. Let's see what Seahawks do. Come on. Let's go back.
Yeah, we could just look at my iPad and see what it is.
Yeah. Well, I feel kind of silly now because we're a little delayed here. The TV's delayed.
I won't tell you what they pick.
Oh, is it in? Can you see on the iPad?
No, but if it's delayed, it's going to say they picked, you know.
That's right. Cool. We can break the news just using the iPad. We'll see how far behind the TV is on here.
Yeah.
What up, what up?
I love watching the game with you. Call 1-800-DIRECTV to get.
I wonder if you actually did the watch feature on the iPad, how much more ahead it is. On there, you know what I mean? So PJ and I, we were discussing Guardians of the Galaxy a little bit earlier. I was saying that I am not super stoked for Guardians right now. I wonder how the rest of you are feeling about Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, I've enjoyed the other... Well, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is okay. I really enjoyed the first one. And this one, from what I'm hearing, the early reactions are promising. Supposedly, it's pretty good. But, I don't know. Marvel has been letting me down. Marvel has seriously been letting me down. And I'm just like... I don't want to say I'm over the Marvel movies, but I'm just about there. I mean, 3 or 4 years ago, dude, I would have had my tickets to go see Guardians like weeks ago. I don't even have tickets yet.
Dad, I think they're waiting for that. My iPad's waiting for that to go. Or
so, I don't know. I'm not that stoked for Guardians. I'm going to go see it next week for sure. I'll do a review for it. But, yeah. Hey, don't make fun of me. Hey, we're live, dude. I see you in there. Are you doing a live this weekend? So what time? Oh, I thought you were making fun of me. I don't know if we're going live. This pretty crazy busy weekend coming up. So this was very impromptu.
Devon Witherspoon.
Devon Witherspoon. All right. If you're watching on TV, it's about to announce it's going Devon Witherspoon.
Oh, so big news!
Devon Witherspoon. From Illinois. Cornerback.
No. Why would they pick a cornerback? We need a cornerback.
I know. The Ravens need cornerbacks. So we still don't have a wide receiver or running back that's gone yet. Interesting. Yeah. Kind of hoping that the Ravens. I'm still hoping for D-Hop for the Ravens. Well, Vince with Outdoor Eagle, thanks for watching, dude.
Oh, Dad, we're 23rd pick now.
I don't know. Wait, what? The Ravens are the 23rd pick? Yeah, 22 overall.
I want to see what
the Seattle Seahawks in the secondary gave up too many plays after the catch in terms of run after the catch. He will get people.
So right now they're highlighting this guy. Detroit's on the clock.
Still the best available. The best fit is Tyree Wilson, but the best available is Bijan Robinson.
Yeah. Well, it sucks for him because literally money's coming out of his pocket every time he doesn't pick him.
1 second. I need to keep. You can look at that.
This is going to be a spectacularly young, physical, fast secondary that I am sure right now.
Yeah, man. Hey, have a good one. Hey, you take care of those plants, brother. Adventure the Outdoor Eagle. I want to see an update on those plants soon, brother. Got to see what the Ravens are doing. I'm actually curious. Like, I'm interested to see where my fans are from. So, what teams are y'all rooting for? I gotta say, like, I'm not a hater on other franchises. I respect the game. I respect other franchises. I respect their organizations and the moves that they make. So I never really hate on another team unless they're just completely disrespectful of other teams. Like, the team I probably most despised recently were the Tennessee Titans because they were dancing around on our logo and stuff and just being complete jerks. So I love the fact that our last playoff win was against the Tennessee Titans and then we just kind of paid them back a little bit. Yeah.
The celebration beginning in Champaign, Illinois.
All right, well, we got 4 minutes. PJ, can you take over the live stream for a second?
Sure.
I gotta go get myself. You need anything, dude? I'm gonna go grab another drink.
Maybe.
All right, you need to entertain our fans with a little story or something.
I'll do the breakdown on what's happening.
Is PJ ready for summer? Oh, we gotta quit. So PJ, are you ready for the summer, brother?
Yeah, we're going vacation.
Yeah, so PJ can tell you all about our our upcoming summer plans. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I need to get like a little snack. I want to get a little protein or something. And I need another drink. All right, I'll be right back.
Ready? So here's the breakdown about the Ravens. So basically, apparently to the app, they're saying that the Baltimore Ravens need a wide receiver, a cornerback. That's clearly true because so basically, yeah, because they suck. Ours sucks. And then we need a middle outside linebacker, I think that's what you say. And then we need a QB. What the? We don't need a QB. And then we need an offensive tackle. Dad, this thing sucks.
This thing sucks.
Look what it says. Like the Baltimore Ravens need.
Was it saying wide receiver? That's true. We need a wide receiver. We need a cornerback. They're right on the first two. Wait, this says Arizona's on the clock. Wait, did Arizona trade up?
They probably did. Oh.
Or did Arizona already have that pick? I didn't think Arizona had that pick. Maybe they did.
No.
Oh, look. From the Rams. Through Detroit. So what the heck? So the Cardinals are now on the clock with the 6th pick, which they got from the LA Rams through the Detroit Lions. Oh, so there's definitely some behind-the-scenes moves going on now. What the heck? Now, I am curious to see what the Cardinals do here because if they take a wide receiver, that's going to be interesting.
Dad, I bet they're going to say trade or...
Oh, man.
That's very behind.
So, Jacob, you were asking, did you tell Jacob about our summer plans?
No. But I was telling them about the...
So I think we got, what, like 6 weeks of school left, I think. And then our plan is we are headed out and we are taking the kids on our very first non-Disney trip to Florida. We usually always go down and we usually do Disney World because that's our go-to. But PJ has never been to Universal Studios, never been to SeaWorld. So we're going to go down there. We're going a couple days to Universal, Islands of Adventure, and Volcano Bay. So we're going to get lots of cool content from there. Oh, hold on one sec.
It's the same thing.
Detroit Lions trade their pick.
Yeah.
The Lions are going 12.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so the Cardinals move up to the number 6 pick.
We already knew
Very
that.
interesting.
We already knew that.
Yeah, I know, but it was interesting to see what they got. So, dude, we're stoked for our first non-Disney Florida. It's going to be a little weird, though, because you're going to go down there and we're going to want to go to Disney World. And we're probably going to maybe hit up a meal or something in Disney. But, yeah, it's going to be weird not going to Disney World. But Universal is going to be awesome. We're going to go SeaWorld. I think we're going to go Aquatica. So I think we'll have lots of content when we go down there. And I'm saying, I apologize. I keep looking over to my right because normally when I film my movie reviews, I'm kind of looking over to the right to where my lighting is coming from. Today, we're actually broadcasting live from just our webcam. And I went upstairs for a snack. So I'm going to show you kind of what I'm snacking on. These things are the bomb, dude. These Blue Diamond almonds. These chili and lime, these are legit. If you like Takis, these are like Takis for almonds. They're pretty darn good.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you to pick.
And then we've got my go-to favorite, Snickers. Okay. Yep. All right. Here we go. Picks in.
I'm not telling you who they picked.
Okay. Let's go.
I already know.
Paris Johnson Jr.
Right there.
Offensive tackle.
Yep.
They traded up to get an OT.
prospect out of Cincinnati. Mel ran through it a moment
Okay,
ago.
now Las Vegas is on the clock.
Bijan Robinson, dude. He's still the best player available according to the ESPN draft board. So anyway, I got to get used to looking over here because normally my camera is off to the side. Normally I've got like a mirrorless camera that I'm recording on, and tonight I'm looking at the laptop. So, yeah, man. Dude, Jacob Jones, dude, who is your team? I'm curious.
So the offensive line coach has a guy with awesome talent and potential. Has a 6'6.5", 313. He's got incredibly long arms. He's got really good feet, and he's going to try to become and work hard to become a great player. But those technical issues and that lack of experience.
Oh, PJ, normally it's your bedtime, man.
Yes.
And he's only played 13 games at left tackle. You talk to the
You can go ask mom if you can stay up for a little bit.
Okay.
Do you actually have class tomorrow?
Yeah, but I don't need that much sleep. I'm not going.
I thought like you just had a party. Like, are you even
Yeah.
taking books?
What? What do you mean?
Don't you have a party or something tomorrow
Yeah,
for
we have a party.
the Feed the Need thing?
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm really not doing it. That's what I'm
So go ask mom if you can stay up a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, you can see the rundown. Room.
All right, man. All right. I got the iPad.
He got run over against Georgia. Georgia overwhelmed him sometimes with their power. But you're right, Mel. He has those long arms, has great inside-outside recovery quickness. And he's
Sorry, I'm feeding myself here.
That's the thing. He's a self-starter. Arizona needs those guys.
Oh, duh. Eagles. That's right. You asked about the Eagles. Are they still sitting at the 10 pick?
He will set the tone.
6 picks have been made so far.
I wonder who they got that 10 pick from. I forgot that they must have gotten that in a trade or something. The Eagles are looking good though, man. I mean, you secured your freaking Pro Bowl center. You tied up your quarterback. You guys are looking legit. Like, I completely was expecting the Eagles to win the Super Bowl. My friend Nate is a huge Eagles fan. And we were just heartbroken that the Eagles were, I don't want to say stolen because of a bad call. I mean, that stupid call, I don't even want to think about it. I'm sure, Jake, dude, you're pretty upset about that call too, man. I remember watching that, I was like, let them play. It's the Super Bowl. For Pete's sakes, let them play.
My dad played for the Cardinals. He was a pick about 22, 23
As a fan of the NFC, your team in the NFC, what do you think about Rodgers to the Jets? That's definitely interesting. The Jets are going to be a team to beat. I mean, they're going to be beasts with Aaron Rodgers. If Aaron Rodgers is still his like Pro Bowl, like MVP form, I mean, he's going to regress a little bit just because of his age. But my man is going to take those Jets to some deep places. What's that?
He said they might take them to the promised land because they have good wide receivers, they have good running back, they have good.
I would love to see the Ravens play the Eagles, though. I would love to see a Ravens-Eagles Super Bowl. I mean, that would be my dream Super Bowl because, like I said, the Eagles were my team when we didn't have the Ravens. Now, the Ravens are obviously my team because I'm a Baltimorean. And, they moved up Jalen Carter as the best available defensive tackle, Georgia. Will Levis out of Kentucky. That's a quarterback. They moved Bijan Robinson down to number 3.
Oh, on this it says that Bijan Robinson.
Think the Raiders are going to take Bijan?
No, I'm saying no.
I love seeing the draft boards.
You go with the best corner at this point with Devin Witherspoon already off the board. He was my number 1 corner. Take a guy who's kind of 1A at the cornerback spot, which is Christian Gonzalez.
Look, they're 31st in QBR allowed.
Prospect camp. Christian Gonzalez, cornerback.
They had 6 interceptions last season total.
It's got to be so nerve-wracking just sitting there. Like, money is just dangling in front of you right now. You want to party? There's another dude with a big chain. I want to know where they got the money for these big chains. Are they fake diamonds? Because if those are fake diamonds, man, those are just stupid. But technically, these college guys aren't supposed to have all this money. But let's be real. They're getting money from somewhere. They're getting money from these
I like
donors.
how reporters are like NFL reporters are like paid to go like up to like football players, and they're like trying to like budge and like, can I have your autograph? Or like, can I report you or something? Like, and then there's all these things. Just trying to like leave.
PJ, you got an NFL autograph. Was it 2 years ago? Whose autograph did you get? Remember? He's not on the Ravens anymore.
For NFL?
Yeah, remember we went to the Ravens night at M&T?
Oh yeah, the center.
Yeah.
Center. I forgot.
I know. What was his name? I forget. He was our stupid center, and they traded him.
No, Bozeman.
Chad Bozeman, yeah. Chad Bozeman.
Yeah.
He stopped
And
and gave PJ an autograph.
Carolina.
And they got a new quarterback. All right, Raiders. Pick us in. Let's see what you got. Well, Jake told us that he was a Raiders or an Eagles fan, which I totally respect him for. We can be friends.
Oh, the Ravens are all the way over there.
Yep. It's funny, if you watch the movie Draft Day, my one criticism of that is that their draft boards in those movies are so ridiculously fake. Their draft boards are so small, which in real life, I've seen a real life draft board before, and you can kind of get an idea of watching on TV what a real draft board looks like in an NFL locker room or an NFL draft room. Sorry, and yeah, it's so unrealistic. It's unrealistic just because the movie Draft Day had to do with the Cleveland Browns, and there was legit a top draft player that wanted to go play for the Cleveland Browns. I'm sorry, I said it before, no one actually wants to go play for the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland, you got to turn your franchise around. You guys are definitely better than you were, but let's be real, no one's dying to go get drafted by the Cleveland Browns. I mean, I guess if you just get the NFL, you're excited.
Cleveland. What?
Okay, let's see. Who's going to Vegas?
So you know that right now.
Who's going to Vegas?
Yeah, that's true. That's what I'm saying. That's why.
Dad, do you want me to spoil it or no?
Well, it's weird because I don't know if we're behind like other broadcast networks are ahead. So what's it saying?
Tyree Wilson.
All right, so it looks like the Raiders are going to take Tyree Wilson. Now Roger gets to announce it.
Tyree Wilson. It's so funny.
Tyree, another defensive player off the board. We still see no wide receivers, no running backs. Tyree Wilson. He's a big boy.
It takes really long.
Dude, I don't know who's watching at home. If I wore those sunglasses this guy's wearing, people would laugh me out of the building. Oh, look at another guy with this huge chain. Oh, he's got his chest flat, dude. This guy is like, he's got his chest just hanging out, big chains. It's insane. 6'5", 271. That is a big boy right
long
there.
time. It takes so long. If it's taking this long, how you can take this?
It's
It takes so long to get to the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, the Ravens are going to get 22. I hope I can stay up that long. Look, I got a nap earlier.
There's some things to work when they drop them into coverage, they move them around.
I don't think the Ravens are going to trade up.
I'd like to see a more
Oh, Jalen Carter's still on there.
Yeah, I'm interested to see where is the draft, like who's the draft board.
can put him
I had
on the
this.
tight end, which is a 6 technique.
The Cardinals had another draft. I'm curious to see what the Cardinals have.
Max Crosby had 46% of their sacks. That's the second highest.
Someone's upstairs making a milkshake.
Chandler Jones wasn't living up to par. So to our point, how we improve the back pass defense, we're not going to do
Oh, have I ever been to Nobles? So Knoebels, I've actually never been inside of Knoebels. That's probably the only amusement park in Pennsylvania that I have never been to. So I'm ashamed to admit that, to be honest. I have been in the parking lot of Knoebels. It's a really weird story. I was in the area for a bowling tournament, and we were going to possibly go into Knoebels if we didn't make the final day of competition, but we did, and so I didn't get to go into Knoebels. But we have to go there because I hear they have some awesome historic rides at Knoebels. But we've been to pretty much every other Pennsylvania amusement park. Uh-oh, PJ's got some news. What? Got some news from the iPad. What's up?
You said you wanted a draft board, so I got a draft board.
No, I wanted to see if Arizona had any other picks. Did they get any picks for moving around? That's what I was wondering. I was wondering if who had the upcoming picks.
Well, these are probably the top.
Well, that's who they think are going to go next. But
Whoa.
so anyway, I've been to Dorney. We're huge Hershey Park fans because we're really close to Hershey. Not really close, but we're within about an hour and 20 minutes of Hershey. So we've been season pass holders there several years.
Oh yeah.
Looking forward to Wildcats Revenge at Hershey Park if you're a Hershey guy.
Oh, Dad,
Oh, here's a Guardians commercial. I hate all these commercials. Gives away too much.
You know what's sad? People on Earth die when they're
And then in Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh was what was the amusement park in Pittsburgh? Not Dorney. Kennywood. Been to Kennywood.
So, Dad, I think this guy was supposed to be really high on the draft board, but he dropped down.
For the Ravens?
No, he was supposed to be high.
Yeah. He slipped.
Yeah, he slipped in the pro day.
I feel bad for the guys that slipped on draft night.
No, on pro day he slipped.
But yeah, the Knoebels will have to hit up.
So many scratches.
I'm assuming you've been there. Like, what's one of your favorite go-to rides at Knoebels? I hear they have like a one of their coasters there is supposed to be pretty legit.
Galaxy S23.
And I hear they do like a weird like pay per ride kind of setup, which is neat.
Any year, any condition.
But Kennywood was cool. That was like a cool historic park. PJ's never been to Kennywood. PJ's never been to Knoebels. Dorney, you probably don't even remember because it's been so long. Hershey. The only reason we're not season pass holders this year is because PJ said he was getting bored with Hershey because we've been so many times. Yeah. My daughter Charlotte and I were stoked though for Wildcats Revenge, which is supposed to open up later this summer. Hershey Park is awesome. I used to like Adventure with Outdoor Eagle said earlier. Trogs Brewery is right next to Hershey Park. That is an amazing brewery. If you've ever been to Trogs, highly recommend it. It's probably one of my favorite breweries. Stoked for it. Dude, you want some of the Snickers?
No, it's okay.
No. What time did Mom say you could stay up till?
An app to fix your up. That's correct.
No, she's saying you could stay up a little bit later.
Download today to be your channel expert. NFL Plus brings you the draft like never before with exclusive content.
Let's see, during the commercial break, tell a quick little story or something.
And behind the scenes access all off-season.
What's some good, in like Flynn's knowledge, we could drop on our viewers right now? Oh. Atlanta, their pick is in.
Dad, do you want me to spoil it or no?
Well, it's fine. I mean, we're watching it here, but obviously the pick is in. Maybe other people have it, so go ahead. Who'd they pick?
Not yet. It does it like a few seconds before, but as soon as like he starts walking in, it shows.
Oh, okay. So we're only probably like 20 seconds delay on TV. Look at all those chains. If we have an Orioles chain like that. Oh, we don't even know what the Orioles score is.
Alexa, where's the score of the Orioles game?
The Baltimore Orioles are leading the Detroit Tigers 7-4 in the top of the 7th inning.
Ooh. Sorry about that. We just got the score of the Orioles game, 7-4, beating Detroit. What inning did you say where they were in?
Alexa,
Oh, come on. Stop
where's the
asking
score of
Alexa,
the
bro.
Orioles game? I think it was the 8th.
The Baltimore Orioles are leading the Detroit Tigers 7-4 in the top of the 7th inning.
7th.
Chris and Shane are a true testament to the power of mentorship.
Chris and Shane, they're introducing some like
The NFL
speakers.
and its teams work closely with Big Brothers Big Sisters of America as part of our work on social justice through our initiative Inspired Change.
That kid looks nervous.
Big-time supporters of the organization, and they're thrilled to have
They're with the
Chris
Big Brothers
Shane
and Big
making
Sisters
it
of Kansas City.
Okay, guys, take it away.
Oh, my man's nervous. All right.
With the 8th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Bijan Robinson.
Oh, Bijan's off the board.
Oh. Arthur Smith strikes. Wow.
Holy smoke.
Oh, man. Bijan Robinson. All right, he's our first like really offensive weapon to come off the board. Doesn't really affect the Ravens because we didn't really need a running back. We're good with who we got.
Dad, you know who's next? Here's some the Phillies. The Phillies are coming up.
No, Chicago.
No.
No,
No, they must have traded. They traded.
Yeah, Chicago's got the next 2 picks. So the Eagles must have traded back. The Eagles must have traded back for Chicago.
Yeah, they probably did. They traded back.
Holy smokes! So Chicago, the Bears, now have the next 2 picks, number 9 and 10.
No, they don't.
Dude, according to ESPN, Chicago now has 9 and 10, and the Eagles move back.
See, look now.
Eagles on the clock.
See?
So what the heck? Now it literally just said,
Yeah, I told you.
did the Eagles trade up?
Probably.
Did the Eagles? Wait a minute. So did the Eagles trade up with Chicago then?
Dad, you have to trust the team. You have to trust this.
Okay. Oh, the Eagles. They knew who they wanted to pick Sims. Jake, you're on the clock, bro. I hope you're watching, man.
Stick and stay, and then the big playability. Can you create plus 10-yard runs, which is what they measure running backs by? If you can hit plus 20.
The Eagles didn't waste any time. But I'm interested because it said the Eagles were 10 and now they're 9 and Chicago's moved to 10. So what did they do to move up one spot and who are they going after?
Number 5 because his football idol was Reggie Bush. We'll talk more about him in a moment, but first, I'm told Shefty has more breaking news. Shefty.
Well, Brady, the Philadelphia Eagles have moved up to number 9 here.
Yeah.
And again, we look at the board. Jalen Carter is the number 1 player on Mel's board. And if we go back to where he played at college, he played with the Eagles picks last year. Jordan Davis
Jalen Carter.
The Eagles have done a lot of work on him. This is later than people thought Jalen Carter would go. We'll see if he
Oh, yeah. They could be moving up to go Jalen Carter.
Originally had been possessed by Carolina. They traded up to get to number 1, and so it was the Bears, and now the...
I knew there was going to be a lot of shuffling. I said it early. Go back and watch. I literally said there was going to be a lot of shuffling around in these first rounds. And sure enough, we've had a lot of trade-ups and trade-backs. That's funny that they traded up. I hope they didn't give up a lot to move up one place. Oh, this guy doesn't have the super chain. He's got a good-looking chain right there that costs probably more than I make in a year, but he doesn't have like the super gaudy chain.
Had a really nice year running the football for Atlanta.
Jalen Carter, defensive tackle.
They drafted Drake London. Algier had a good back. This defense still has major issues.
Oh, they're all smiles in there in that draft room. Their GM's like, look at me. I moved us up. I'm going to get us who we want. But dude, what did you guys give up? Jacob, what did you guys give up to get the first move up one spot?
Nobody ran the football in the National Football League
more than Atlanta. So yeah, Algiers had a good season.
Come on, pick us
When
in.
you
Let's
can
go.
get back like
Come on,
Bijan
let's go,
Robinson,
Roger.
who I think is a combination between Saquon Barkley and Christian McCaffrey, because Steve Sarkisian said he was the best receiver on the team. I think that's too much to pass
You
up.
know what? And you know, look, I think we forget just
This is
how
exciting.
Look, Saquon was like one-of-one type of talent.
So,
Like Adrian Peterson,
anyway,
those type of
this
guys
is
don't
like
get you
around my
in this
bedtime
discussion
right now
there.
because
I'll
I
let you
work
know.
super early in the morning. I go and I usually wake up for work around 3:45 a.m. and I'm typically in work by 4:30 in the morning. So it is definitely a challenge for me to do the YouTube channel, my full-time job, going to see movies to review, taking care of the kids and all their stuff. PJ is a soccer player. So, always taking her around soccer. Then Charlotte, she's in her drama programs. She's in multiple
And
drama
also, I have a
programs.
soccer game next Saturday.
Well, we're supposed to have a soccer game this Saturday, but
Yeah, this
rain.
Saturday.
Yeah, I know, but it's supposed to rain again. It might get rained out again, which sucks, man.
Get to be out here, but my grandpa, he's so ecstatic right now, and just doing it with him and being a part with him. It's so incredible, so amazing, but can't wait to celebrate it with him and see what he says.
You've already been doing community work in Austin.
yeah, we'll
What
see.
should the Atlanta community
We're still
know
hoping the Ravens
about
get
what they're getting
DeAndre
from
Hopkins. I don't know if that happens tonight,
He's
but
such a positive guy. That
we'll see.
obviously loves football, but wants to help the city, just grow even more than it already is. And for me, my heart is out there for everybody, and I'm gonna bring
he's
my
got
faith
some
and
cool
my positivity, my
cross
happiness,
earrings.
smile to every kid, every
Studs with a
every
cross.
adult, everybody out there. So I hope they accept me for.
I'm not a big fan of those flat brim
Welcome
hats.
to the NFL.
Thank you.
They look so goofy. Like the hat's just plopped on his head.
Right now, we're having this discussion about Jalen Carter. I mean, just think of some of the other
The Eagles received the 2023 9th overall pick. The Bears got the 10th pick. Oh, so they gave up a 4th rounder. They swapped spots, and the Eagles gave up their 4th round pick in 2024 to move up a spot. That's legit, I guess. A 4th round pick to move up one spot to lock in your guy. I guess they must have been. They were worried the Bears are going to take whoever's at number 9, and the Bears are like, dude, you can have it. We're not that worried about it.
To come up and take a player
If they take Jalen Carter.
And again, a lot of signals here may be pointing towards Jalen Carter, who is Mel Kiper's #1.
That's hysterical, though, if they're like, we're not going after Jalen Carter. You can have him.
Makes sense here, but we've not yet heard anything official.
Eagles tend to
Come on, the pick is in. Let's get up there, Goodell.
That's why I thought it'd be interesting if Bijan
They're
was
just
there.
playing this out.
Peter Skoronski, offensive lineman out of Northwestern.
Oh, it already says the Titans are on the clock. Wait a minute. It says the Titans are on the clock. Does Chicago move back again? If you just saw the background of that, it said the Tennessee Titans are on the clock.
To the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, they're going Jalen Carter.
The 9th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft.
Jalen Carter.
Jalen Carter, here comes.
Jalen Carter.
Jalen Carter. You guys took Jalen Carter from Georgia.
So there it is. The football part of his story is.
Oh, he's crying. We got a crier. Oh, look at that. Or that is either sweating. He's one of those big boys. He might just be sweating. Or he's crying. Dude, you got to stand up. Go get your hat. Look in the mirror. Look in the camera.
Pleading no contest to charges of reckless driving.
Is that Aretha Franklin?
Stemming from an incident in which 2 people were killed. So this
Why
was in
is
its own
it
way
saying
the
Titans
most
are on the
difficult
clock?
decision.
When
That's what I'm curious. So before that, we now see that the Titans are on the clock. So did the Titans now trade up to get the number 10 spot from
No,
Chicago? Chicago's supposed to be on the clock.
Yeah, they are. The pick is in.
I know, but it was weird though because in the background it legit said Tennessee was on the clock. I guess maybe that was just a mistake on the TV in the background.
The
But,
pick is in.
well, congratulations, Jacob Jones. You guys just got a decent player. You gave up a 4th round pick.
I know at least 3 teams picked
Carter
from the Eagles.
going to the Eagles.
Dad.
It must be awesome to get drafted by a Super Bowl contender, like someone that's, supposed to be
Dad,
favored to
call
get
more
back to the
picks.
Super Bowl.
I hope.
Yeah. Well, we're already, what? How long have we been going? A while.
Sprained MCL against Missouri October 1st. Comes back from that against Florida October 29th.
Oh.
Finished out the season and helped
It's not fair. You're going to bed, dude. Jake Jones, you have a great night, man. Thanks for watching. Congrats on your first pick in the NFL draft. I still got to hang out unless the Ravens trade up, which I'm not seeing happening. Thanks for supporting the channel. We love you guys. Let us know what you want me to review. I gotta do some older movie reviews. I just watched Rudy too. Rudy Draft Day. I've been in a football mood lately. Remember the Titans? Remember the Titans? Have you seen Remember the Titans? Oh my gosh, you have not seen Rudy or Remember the Titans, have you? You gotta watch both those immediately. That makes me so disappointed as a movie reviewer that my son has not watched Remember the Titans or Rudy. I have a signed Rudy football, which is kind of cool. The pick is in for the Bears. They didn't trade back with Tennessee. Thank you. So I guess they just have to get their pick in and then they're off the clock. That's all that matters. But I just wish Roger wouldn't take so long in getting back up to the mic. Like, let's hurry this thing up, man. That guy's fired up. Oh, they got this Eagles fan on there. That dude is fired up.
Why are they so hyped up?
They took a defensive line.
Why are they so hyped up?
Because people get fired up about the draft, man.
No, but their pick is
The
in.
Ravens still picking 22.
Their pick is in 10 picks. I don't know why they're so fired up.
They're fired up. They just took Jalen Carter.
Jalen, you're arguably the most talented player on the best team in the country, but this process felt unpredictable.
Are you sure
How
about
would you
that?
describe just the range of emotions that you've gone through over the last few months?
My man's
I
crying.
don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. I just want to thank God. I want to thank my mom. Thank my family.
He's wearing the Ravens colors. He was hoping to go to the Ravens.
You know, it's time to work.
Look at that. He's wearing Ravens purple.
Best player in the draft. I'm for the show.
The Eagles guys got on the phone with you today.
Would you be stoked if you were going to a good team or a bad team? Would you rather go to a team where they have aspirations to get to the Super Bowl and the playoffs,
Good team.
but you could go to a bad team and play right away?
Congratulations to the red team.
So you'd rather go to a good team and sit on the bench for a while than go to a bad team and play right away? I'm actually with you. I would rather go to the good team that's competitive because I'm a very competitive person.
Good meant money either way. I'm not like a gold digger, but still.
You're not a gold digger. I hope not.
Well, I'm not a gold digger, but.
Dude, if you marry for money, that's totally cool. Go ahead, you marry for money.
I'm not, but
I could totally tell America right now who your crush is, but I'm not going to. I will not because your classmates could be watching this later.
It could.
I shall not reveal your crush.
Will get this young man ready to go. They will not allow him to lower his standard in Philly. And if he holds up his end of the bargain, they are monstrous across the D-line.
Well, this has been an adventurous evening so far. But anyway,
at 315 pounds, it's effortless.
this has been an exciting draft so far. I really want to get to the Ravens.
This is a position of strength. So they take a strength and they add to it. And now they have the ability
Let's see.
to be one of the most physical units, not only offensively, but defensively. I love the
What's that?
for the Philadelphia Eagles. This young man has got to go in and approach the game like a professional. If he does that, the sky's the limit.
Just to
Oh,
reiterate the last
yeah,
two
football
times
players do that. It's like a nice natural place to hold onto your jersey. Everyone in high school wanted me to play football because I was always big at the time for my age. And then I just kind of stopped growing in high school. So, stuck at 6'1", but I always enjoyed watching football, but I was never loving playing football. It was fun playing with the guys and tossing the football around, but I don't know. I just never had a passion to play football. Baseball, basketball were my things, and then I kind of got into bowling. Got into duck pin bowling early on in my life. Oh, here we go.
The Chicago Bears select
Darnell Wright.
Darnell Wright,
Tennessee.
offensive tackle. People booing?
The second tackle of our night goes off the board. A unanimous first-team All-SEC.
Well, it's kind of...
It sounds like you were billing.
Because he played a lot and all over the line. Started 27 games at right tackle, 13 at left.
So far we've had the 3 quarterbacks come off the board, a couple offensive tackles, linebacker. Oh look, he's not even live there. He's in Knoxville. He's over by Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. So I'm jealous of that guy because we love going on vacation to Pigeon Forge. That guy lives near Pigeon Forge. That's awesome.
With that, there's QB, like, that's the best fit for the Tennessee Titans is a QB.
So what's a QB?
Will Lewis.
That's who's expected to go next
The best fit.
for the Titans.
Yeah, that's the best fit for them.
Because what? Don't they have Ryan Tannehill? Titans. And the Titans have Ryan Tannehill? I'm pretty sure. I thought that was Tannehill.
I don't know how fast a normal
5 second 40.
That's 333 pounds, folks. Like typewriter, baby.
I don't know if that's fast or not. Is that fast?
That's a big boy. He moves pretty good for a big boy. Titans, they're going to be tough. They still have King Henry. Well, at least right now they do.
What if they change?
Okay. So then who's up on the clock now?
Tennessee.
Wait, Tennessee. Did Tennessee just get 2 picks in a row?
No.
Wait.
They were the 11th pick.
So wait. Oh, that was the Bears. Oh, that's right. The Bears traded back. So that was the Bears. So Tennessee is on the clock now. So he was probably hoping to go to Tennessee.
Who?
But the last guy, because he played for Tennessee, he lives in Tennessee. He was probably hoping to fall one and go to Tennessee, but yeah.
With fluffy eggs, sausage, and a crispy hash brown. Isn't that right?
Okay.
Are we on TV right now?
So back to commercial.
Is it bad to swallow the lime in your Corona?
So what movies out there are you guys excited for that are coming up? What about you, PJ? Like, what movie coming up are you excited for?
I don't know if it will happen or not, but do you want to know what I would be excited for?
Yeah. What would you be excited for?
Super Mario Bros. Movie 2.
Dude, you know they're going to make a Super Mario Brothers 2. It is for sure they're making Super Mario Bros. 2. I mean, they even teased it with the post-credit scene with Yoshi.
How was that season?
Okay, how about this? I guarantee you they're going to make a Super Mario Brothers 2 movie. I'm hoping it's as good as the first one. But
if they make it animated, they better make Yoshi like what Yoshi looks like.
they will. Who do you think the villain's going to be? I think we're going to get a Bowser and Wario team up. I think there's no way they don't bring in Wario for the Super Mario Brothers sequel.
Waluigi. I think
Waluigi?
Wario and Waluigi.
Could be. Wario and Waluigi bring back Bowser somehow. With as much money as that movie made, as critically well reviewed it came in, and the audiences loved it, there's no way they're not making another one. 100%.
Or Donkey Kong. There's rumors that they're gonna make a Donkey Kong movie.
A Donkey Kong spinoff?
Yeah, movie.
I mean, that was probably one of my weakest characters was Donkey Kong. I mean, he was cool in the movie, but I think, I'm sorry, I wasn't a huge fan of Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, because he pretty much just literally played himself, which kind of sucks. All right, I need another drink. I need something to drink.
I'm obsessed.
Well, no. Do you want to? Hey, you want to split a Pepsi or something?
Sure.
I got to work tomorrow. I can't be drinking a bunch of beer. Oh, here's your goldfish, dude.
No, I don't want that.
Nope. All right, I'm gonna go get us a little drink.
Pepsi.
Welcome back to Kansas City, where the Tennessee Titans.
It doesn't matter. I'll tell you what they pick.
In this year's draft, the highest that they've drafted since 2017. They were the only team in the NFL that didn't score 30 points in any game last year. So clearly they need help on the offensive side. They have the aging quarterback in Ryan Tannehill. They have the young quarterback whom they drafted last year. Not quite clear whether or not he is the future there in Tennessee. There was a lot of speculation at the beginning of this night, Mel, that they may be looking to trade up for a quarterback, but we believe that was C.J. Stroud, and Houston beat them to it.
Exactly. So now you look at in the trenches again, this offensive line, the interior center guard, Peter Skronsky from Northwestern.
Yes.
We like coming into this whole process. Now, can he be a left tackle? Does he have to kick inside the guard at 6'3.5" with short arms? You look at Skronsky and what he did at Northwestern. Solid career, outstanding career. But David Ojabo in 2021 with length gave him trouble. So I'm projecting him to guard, even though he's left tackle. Some think he could be a left tackle, but what do you think?
Yeah, the head coach of the Tennessee Titans is in the draft room. The Tennessee Titans has
Their coach is actually in the draft room. I mean,
Yeah.
that's not unheard of. And that's just saying that he's kind of involved a little bit in his team, which is cool. But again, the Tennessee Titans, that's probably the team that right now I am not the biggest fan of.
This pick is screaming interior lineman.
Well, we still haven't had a wide receiver selected, and this team was 30th in the NFL in receptions and receiving yards last
So
year.
they seem to be thinking, what, Tennessee's going to take a
Hi,
wide
old
receiver?
man.
And Robert Woods. So they could use help in a lot of different places on that offensive side.
There you go.
And I do see the commissioner making his way here. So Tennessee,
Sorry, in our family, I don't know if you guys, in your families, do you guys like share drinks? Because in our family, like, it's kind of a thing. We share drinks.
after we hear from Tennessee, and now let's hear from the
Maybe other people think it's gross. I don't know.
Peter Skronsky.
Their wide receiver.
The Tennessee Titans select
Offensive.
Another offensive tackle.
offensive tackle, Northwestern.
Man, all these tackles are coming off the board.
On a moment of purple pride, if I may.
Holy smokes. All right, well, we're halfway to the Ravens pick.
The only unanimous All-American in Northwestern football history. And football very much.
All right, guy was an All-American offensive tackle.
I'm surprised that a wide receiver hasn't got picked.
But it's saying they, yeah. Still have no wide receiver.
Five-time champion playing for Vince Lombardi. I spoke to his head coach, Pat Fitzgerald, yesterday. Peter Skronsky is a no-nonsense young man. Mel, he didn't want any part of the hoopla here. He's in a pizza joint tonight with his family.
I'll tell you what, 6'3.5", 313 pounds, very athletic. I'll tell you what, very
313.
experienced as a run blocker. The hand placement is a drive blocker, sustains well, reaches his mark pulling, gets to the second level, and pass protection, young man, lacking the ideal length. You better be a great technician with excellent footwork. He has that. Effective punch move, mirrors well. Power rushers drove him back some, as I say, length with David Ojabo.
Well, I hope all you football fans out there are getting the players that you were hoping for.
I thought he was going to be a top 15 pick.
No. What are we going to get? I don't know what we're going to get. I bet we're going to get a wide receiver. I'm sure all the wide receivers.
If the Ravens go cornerback, which I think that's what they're going to do, I think the tell will be, if we get a cornerback, then we'll be going to try to get DeAndre Hopkins.
Jason, like Smith's knitting ball.
Now sitting at number 12, and Adam Schefter has more on Detroit. Schefter will bring the Lions went from 6 to number 12, and they now will be major players in this draft. They're scheduled to have
All right, the Lions, their pick is in. Let's see what we got.
to add some playmakers on the offensive side of football.
Lions have 5 of the next 43 picks.
Remember last year they traded T.J. Hawkinson to Minnesota. At some point here,
Oh yeah, do they do every single pick in this night?
I'm actually interested to see what the Steelers do too, since they're in their division.
So I'm confused.
Oh, that's right. They just brought up the line. That's right. The Lions took a hit with their guys gambling, so they're in trouble with losing some players due to gambling on the NFL.
Oh, I'm confused. Do they do every single NFL pick like today?
No, they just do the first round tonight.
They can still go with the quarterback. They can still use more firepower there in the secondary. They can still use pass rush. I don't know if they feel as though anybody.
Round 1 is tonight. Round 2 is tomorrow.
The whole board open to them right now.
We're going to find out right now. Here's the commissioner with the Lions.
It's only the only round 1 is fun. I would just say that.
NFL draft. The Detroit Lions select
Like Jamar Gibbs.
Oh, there's a running back. Jahmyr Gibbs, Alabama.
That is a surprising name. This is the second running back off the board. We have not had
No
a
wide
single
receivers.
running back go in the top 20 since 2018 and Saquon Barkley. Now we have 2 of them in the
So,
top 12 as the Lions take a
wide receivers are still going to be on the board. Now I'm starting to question if the Ravens are going to take a wide receiver.
I think so. We need Jackson Smith's Nijaba.
Is that who they're projecting to the Ravens right now?
Jahmyr Gibbs can
I don't
go
know
on
what they're
transfer from
projecting.
Georgia Tech. He has got home run speed, sub 4.4 speed. He can run
The problem is the Ravens have a hard time drafting wide receivers. They don't do a good job of it.
His comp to me, obviously it's Alvin Kamara, Christian McCaffrey.
Green Bay is on the clock.
You can see why. Except he's fast. He's a guy who can take it the distance. You see
They need a
it
backup
here,
quarterback
the
now.
the ability to break tackles.
Jordan Love is now their starting quarterback.
Body on that from the hips on down.
Aaron Rodgers is gone.
His pro day. And he's just one of those
Where's the
guys
quarterback?
who is a 3-down type of
Will,
player. And
they're probably going to pick Will Levis.
Will Levis. Is that who they're kind of highlighting right now?
For right now?
Yeah, on the TV right now. I think they're highlighting. No, they're highlighting. So right now they're thinking Green Bay is going to go who?
They're going to pick Dalton
Kincaid.
Not tight end.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
Whoa, they're still excited.
They're stoked. The Lions are stoked.
For what?
For Gibbs. It's funny, like, why are you that fired up? You knew exactly what you were going to do. The funny thing is, your fans aren't that excited that you went that, like, that you went backwards almost on Gibbs. People weren't expecting him to go that high. He's got another one of those gaudy chains. I'm loving seeing their gaudy chains, though, seriously. Oh, going to commercial. Come on. Let's show the pick.
Oh, come on. I want to see it. It doesn't say what, like, who's projected for the Ravens.
Oh, man, they're playing some good music on these commercials, though, dude. Playing some Chicken Fried. One of my favorite bands.
1 in 8 people have worked at a McDonald's.
Yeah, it doesn't say what.
That's a lot of technical skills.
Oh, it says their pick is in.
Projections.
And lifelong skills.
I'm just trying to stay up long enough to see the Ravens pick, and then I'm going to bed.
Probably.
Now 1 in 8 will.
What do you guys think? I should I call out of work tomorrow? Maybe I should. Maybe I should just call out of work. Nothing good ever happened to work on a Friday, right? We got to do something for our 1,000 subscribers. I'm really excited that we hit 1,000. Oh, we need to update on the Orioles game. Alexa, what's the score of the Orioles game?
The Baltimore Orioles are leading the Detroit Tigers 7-4 in the top of the 9th inning.
Ooh, 7-4 top of the 9th.
He's all right.
That means Felix is going to be coming in with a save opportunity.
Call 1-800-DIRECTV to get a $200 reward card.
Yeah, we love our house.
I'm excited.
Homeownership has been a struggle.
Orioles are on fire.
Prices rising.
It would be great if we have a great baseball team and a great football team. That hasn't really happened since like 2012, 13, something like that.
Dad, hit me up.
Oh, you want to hit? Dude, try one of these nuts.
Dad.
These nuts are legit. They're addicting. For those of you that were here earlier, man, eat Blue Diamond almonds, the chili and lime ones, limited edition. They're awesome.
Love Entwined, exclusively at Pet.
Good stuff.
BK $6 your way deal for a limited time. It's a royal spill. Burger fries and chicken fries on your way for a feast.
Got the mic.
Are you gonna be able to wake up early?
Have your way.
Are you gonna be able to get up early, dude?
Ooh. Yeah, probably.
No, you better be able to.
Huh? What?
The Renegades face the Roughnecks
What?
The XFL. I haven't gotten into the XFL. I couldn't even tell you the teams.
Saturday at 7 on ESPN2. Sea Dragons Defenders. Sunday at 3 on ESPN. All for a chance to meet in the championship game. Saturday, May 13th on ABC.
For those of you watching, you should drop in the comments if there's any movies you want me to review. I'm in the NFL mood, so if you want me to review any NFL or football movies, I'd be more than glad to. As I kind of said, my favorites are
What
Remember the
about
Titans,
Mighty
Rudy.
Ducks?
Mighty Ducks, dude, that's an awesome movie. I already know how I'd review Mighty Ducks.
Well, I could review it with you.
Go ahead, hit me with your review for Mighty Ducks real quick. We're waiting for the Packers.
Quick review. If you're into sports and hockey, you'll love it. Even if you're into like sports, you'll love it. Like, if you know what hockey is, like, and you like fictional characters and like sports, you would love it. That's what I would say. Hit them up.
Hit them up.
The review.
So, Mighty Ducks starring Emilio Estevez is a fantastic hockey movie, coming of age movie. Oh, hold on, Packers are up.
Lucas Van Ness, defensive end. I don't know why they would pick a defensive end.
Lucas Van Ness.
Oh.
All right, we still don't have a wide receiver off the board. That's good for the Ravens if we're going wide receivers.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that those are those guys' sisters, maybe, and he's not just surrounded by like a bunch of like random girls and stuff. That's funny. His buddy or somebody was like jumping all over him. They're like, "Get off of him!" Lucas Van Ness. Okay. He is like your typical down-home college superstar guy, like pretty boy. Very athletic. Yeah. But okay, so Mighty Ducks, yeah, that's a fantastic. It was one of my greatest favorite movies growing up. I mean, Quack Attack is back, Jack. Goldberg. Actually, we've got a Mighty Ducks Funko Pop here somewhere. Didn't you guys get that for me for Christmas or something? I think it's our Charlie Mighty Ducks Funko Pop.
Yeah, I don't know where you put it. Oh yeah, I think you.
So yeah, we love Mighty Ducks here in this house. I'm a little disappointed, I gotta say. So the Mighty Ducks season 1, the show, I enjoyed it. Season 2 was terrible. Season 2 of that Mighty Ducks show was a dumpster fire, and then they canceled it. I don't blame them for canceling it because it was a dumpster fire of a show. But it sucked because like we didn't really get to see a lot of players come in. We never got. Oh, the New England Patriots traded their pick to the Steelers. The Steelers moved up. Oh man, the Steelers moved up. We're on the clock now.
At least we know. Like, okay.
All right, our division rival Steelers. Actually, the rival should not be the Bengals.
Okay, let's see. Okay.
Another move, I told you.
Oh, this is important for us. We pick like please don't pick the good guys. Please don't.
To start bouncing around the draft, the Patriots move back, the Steelers up. So the Steelers had been picking at number 17. They move up here to 14.
So the Steelers moved up 3 spots. I wonder if they gave up to move up 3 spots.
Well, if you're looking at Pittsburgh, I'm thinking edge, man. It's time to start talking about Nolan Smith, a guy that can play the outside linebacker position, opposite T.J. Watt, give them another pass rush.
Do they think they're going to go outside linebacker?
fall off the edge. Let me think about Broderick Jones here. Yeah, because you're jumping ahead of the New York Jets. And the Pittsburgh Steelers need Kenny Pickett to be really good, right? You got to invest in talent to help Pickett.
Steelers got 3 minutes.
Please don't pick Jackson.
You don't even know how to pronounce his name. Is that who you're hoping the Ravens end up picking?
Yes. Because he's it looks like
The best wide receiver on the board.
Yeah, him.
Jackson Smith and Jiba.
Yeah, oh no, they picked the person.
It would make perfect sense. Wide receiver would make sense. Look, I mean, they can really. Obviously, you move into this position because you have targeted someone. But there's a number.
Look, they got all those hats there.
And Bill Belichick would like nothing more than to give it to the Jets, right?
Would they buy one of each hat and send it to their house? Steelers.
Yeah, that's the point. Is that 13 to 15 swap, if indeed this is
Again, I respect the Steelers organization. I mean, they're a well-run organization, but I'm not all about the diehard fans that come into Baltimore and they're all loud and obnoxious. I can't get on board with that.
this trade here, they swapped 14 and 17, and they throw in a 4 in this year's draft. So the Patriots picking up a little extra capital, and as you say, maybe sticking it to the Jets and the Steelers, who need to get that help in that spot.
All right. So the Patriots got a 17th pick. Oh, what was the second part of that? I didn't see that.
So now we wait here and hear what it is the Steelers have come up to do.
Yeah, some good players. Quarterback Christian Gonzalez, Oregon still on the board. Nolan Smith, outside linebacker, Georgia, is a really good football player.
All right, Steelers pick of them.
Is a nice player still on the board. Zay Flowers and Jackson Smith and Jigga. Flowers from BC, Smith and Jigga, Ohio State. 2 wide receivers still there. They got a lot of options that they could go for with this pick. Some good players still on the board.
I would now like to see the Ravens trade up.
I mean, they need another wide receiver really to go with.
Steelers moved up right in front of the Jets. Jets are scaring me. All right, let's go, Roger.
The Steelers who hung around in the playoff chase pretty much the entire year last year, and so much of the credit.
Steelers did not hang around the playoff chase. They barely scrapped to get back to 500.
The New England Patriots have traded the 14th pick to the Pittsburgh Steelers. With the 14th pick in the 20th
Oh, thank the Lord. They picked Broderick Jones.
Broderick Jones.
Broderick Jones.
Whew.
Offensive tackle, Georgia.
Well, there he is. Not too many offensive tackles could have chosen basketball.
Why is it everything
Well,
offensive?
Well, there's this guy going to the Steelers. All right, man. And we got another gaudy chain.
Ultimately chose to stay at home at Georgia and helped win 2 national championships.
No doubt, Greeny. You talk about the basketball background. He moves like a basketball player. 6'5".
Oh, he's flashing his chest. Look at all the tattoos. 6'5", 311. Another big boy.
Number 2 in the 2020
Athletic.
He's only started 19 games, so the future is ahead of him. But look at the athleticism.
I bet Jason.
Ooh, that was a good hit.
I bet like the Ravens are gonna just like do an offensive tackle after all this. I'll be so.
The Ravens historically take the best player available. But this year they definitely have needs at wide receiver and cornerback. So I hope they take one of those 2, but in the past they literally usually just take the best available on the board.
The future is going to be bright for, and the quickness to block one guy, to get to the second level, to make sure you can climb in the zone.
There's 7 more picks for the Ravens. I'm definitely going to have to go to bed when the Ravens pick. Going way too long.
Offensive line coaches, I think, are the second most important.
Looks like he has a raincoat on.
They need to clean up his
Yeah.
technique for sure, as far as his posture is concerned, but the way he plays.
This guy's attitude is like.
Okay, so the
What he put his grill? He put his grill in. This guy's a turd, man. What he put a grill in his mouth and he's like taking selfies and. Is that a grill or is it a braces? I can't tell. There's somebody blocking his face.
Todd McShay in a moment.
if there is a tackle worthy of going in this spot, or if the judge should look at
This makes me so sick though. These guys are not supposed to have this kind of money, and they've got all this gaudy jewelry and stuff. Like, you don't need gaudy jewelry to try to show your worth as a human being. Just be a good person. Like, just being a good human being will go so much further in this lifetime than wearing gaudy jewelry and just trying to be a flashy jerk. Right, Peach? Like, if anything, I want to teach you that just be a good human. Treat others well, treat others with respect, be nice. I'm sorry I like hold my soapbox here, but I'm not saying that guy's not a nice guy. But all these people, they're just like flashing all this stuff, like, that doesn't bring you happiness. If anything, somebody wants to rob you and break into your house and steal your jewelry.
Money doesn't bring you happiness.
Money does not bring you happiness. It brings you, I mean, it definitely can bring you, like, joy in life, for sure, but why even drop that much money? Like, assume that guy's jewelry is worth $250,000, which I would say is a conservative estimate based on if that's real jewelry. $250,000 could buy you a house, which will hopefully appreciate in value and make you money. That jewelry you could lose. I don't know. This is dumb. Save your money. Be smart with it. Like, go take a class from Shaquille O'Neal, because that guy, from what I've seen, he is very good with his money and appreciates money and how to save it and spend it. Yeah.
What about getting another wide receiver? Well, that was where I was going today. Top two receivers,
Alright.
Jackson Smith and Jake from Ohio State.
Dude, you probably gotta get ready to go to bed. It's almost 10 o'clock.
If they pick that, I'm going to pick 3 to 9.
Why? You think they're gonna go Jackson Smith and Jiba? Well, Raven got 7 picks, and right now he's 5th on the board. Zay Flowers, though, they've got Zay Flowers ready to hire from Boston. Why do you like Jackson Smith over Zay Flowers? Is there a reason?
This is where the draft starts getting tricky.
He's better.
What's that?
On the draft board, look.
On that draft board, on this draft board, they have him hired.
What Todd McShay was suggesting, perhaps they're looking for a trade before they turn in the envelope.
No, it's fine. I haven't eaten goldfish in a long time.
If you get to this point, where's the team going to take a quarterback who has stood down further than my best behavior right now? I'm going to say this is my favorite assignment of the year.
They don't need to take a quarterback. They have Mike White. That's pretty good.
The Jets?
Yeah, they have Mike White.
The Jets have Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I know. They don't need a backup. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I was like, dude, you're lost because they have Aaron Rodgers.
Oh no, I only have 5 more minutes.
Well, again, you should probably be getting ready for bed since it is almost 10. I should be getting ready for bed.
Come on, just hurry up the picks.
Yeah. I hope the Orioles aren't blowing the lead because I haven't gotten a notification that the Orioles won and we were in the ninth inning.
Alexa, what is the score of the Orioles game?
The Baltimore Orioles are leading the Detroit Tigers 7-4 in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Well, 7-4.
Still in the bottom of the ninth?
That guy's playing cards with his mom or something.
They have good options, it's just not the options that everyone expects. You're in the AFC, guys. That's one thing about the AFC. You got to get a quarterback. You have to.
They're literally sitting there playing cards on draft night.
I just see a team sitting down here when we're talking about Pittsburgh.
That guy's wearing a suit. I don't see gaudy jewelry on him so far.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, held a bit, H2P, all that. Elijah Cassidy going to Detroit or something.
The Jets fans are fired up because they got Aaron Rodgers.
He looked good in Jeff Green, too. He looked good there, too.
All the names you guys have mentioned have been defensive.
Oh, they only have 48 seconds.
I know, they're... Well, they must have got their pick in. They're all happy.
Worked out the Aaron Rodgers trade, and now it's taken them a very long time to make this selection. But we are seeing this is live pictures from their draft room, and they seem to be hugging each other.
They're happy about something.
It still suggests here that they have not turned in the envelope. It certainly looks as though they've made some sort of decision that has them excited.
What are they doing? They're celebrating, but yeah. Oh, the pick is in. Okay, so they finally got their pick in.
The three primary names went off the board before their selection at number 15, and now it has changed here.
Do they go wide receiver?
The Jets have made their pick. Have not been informed of
Oh, Namath jersey. Ugh, yuck. John Unitas over Joe Namath.
In just a matter of a few moments, all of you seem to suspect that they will go.
Oh, that guy's he's got a fake Rodgers jersey. That's funny. You see that he wrote Rodgers on the back of his jersey?
You have so many great quarterbacks in this conference, guys, and you have a division with Josh Allen. I mean, when you got Tua, you want to get after him, right? Yeah. You got Miami with Tua. You got New England with Mac Jones, and Mac Jones right now is the fourth best quarterback in this division.
Let's
by the way.
see.
And the AFC loaded with great quarterbacks, and you got Nolan Smith, Will McDonald there. I just think if your tackles are gone, get after the quarterback with two guys who've been productive doing that. We said Nolan Smith's probably an 8, 9 sack in your guy, Todd.
Yeah, I love Will McDonald later, and he's your guy. I'm big to death. But it's either Nolan Smith or Kalijah Kancey. You're either going to pressure from the interior or the outside. Can't see it. I mean, both of them have elite traits. Like speed for size, speed for their position, and the twitchiness that they bring. I don't think they can miss with.
Come on, let's get that Jets pick.
And let's not forget, they tried to add some speed off the edge with Carl Lawson.
Sorry, y'all at home. I'm sitting here checking my messages that I've been ignoring all night.
Coming off the edge. And how do you want to play? What's your philosophy? We know how Robert Saleh, the head coach, wants to play.
They want guys with high motors.
Yeah,
and they can run all day long. And the reason why I was just joking, well, I wasn't really joking about Kalijah Kancey, because you know I love him. But I'm thinking Detroit.
Okay.
It says on the thing that they ran out of time.
They didn't get their pick in time? So I heard what happens is that the next team gets to pick.
And so with the Jets on the clock,
No, but I think they got in time. But
Goodell announced their pick is going to be named Kyle Stickles. He is a 13-year-old recovering from bone cancer, and he's a Make-A-Wish kid from Ghent, New York. His wish was to announce the first-round pick for the Jets, and so he will have the honor of doing that. In fact, I see them coming up the staircase.
No, Orioles just won 7-4. Good times.
These are heady days for fans of this franchise, and here comes the commissioner. And his
Well,
special
I'm
guest
literally getting
to announce
bedtime
the pick.
reminders now.
who's that?
It said he was a Make-A-Wish Foundation kid.
The NFL is proud to be part of the global community that supports the life-changing wishes that Make-A-Wish grants. With World Wish Day only a couple days away, I'm joined by Kyle Stickles, a Make-A-Wish kid who battled and overcame bone cancer.
He had bone cancer. And he beat bone cancer. Good for him, man.
Kyle's wish is to announce the first
See, look, he looks like a good kid. He's
pick of his favorite team, the New York Jets.
a New York Jets fan. He's got a suit on.
I'd like all of you to join me in cheering on Kyle as his wish comes true. The floor is yours, Kyle.
Oh, he gets to... That'd be funny if they gave him that really hard name.
Thank you, Mr. Goodell. I'd also like to thank the NFL, the New York Jets, and the Make-A-Wish Foundation
Aw.
of Northeastern New York for giving me this opportunity tonight.
This kid's fired up, man.
I guess I just won't be able to see it on my
With the
iPad.
15th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Will McDonald, linebacker.
Will McDonald, another linebacker. No, they didn't take a wide receiver. They didn't.
Yeah!
They didn't give Aaron Rodgers a weapon.
The fourth, this young man can rush the passer. Spencer set a school record and
Will McDonald the fourth.
in 2020 with 10.5 sacks, then broke that.
All right.
Oh, there's a Ravens.
Yep.
Three-time first team All Big 12 out of Waukesha,
That little kid
Wisconsin.
is fired up, man.
You're singing about him a lot as well, which is very effective.
PJ's happy they didn't take a wide receiver.
40 pounds, he had a 36
All right, well, there's still 6 more picks. Well, 5 more until the Ravens are up. All right. Dude, I think we got to get ready to sign off. It's getting late.
We still haven't done the Ravens pick.
I know, but it's going to be forever. It's 10 o'clock. You need to be in bed. Mom's going to kill me. You still got school. You got to be up at your normal time tomorrow. And like this has been slow. It's been a slow burn so far, and there's still 5 more picks until the Ravens are up.
For, like I say, the AFC and that division, get the extra quarterback as front center.
Hey, Kuiper, Will Levis is still on the board, but this is one of your guys. Will McDonald.
I apologize. In like Flynn fans, we were going to have to get ready to sign off. It is 10 o'clock. It's actually well past my bedtime. I'm a nerd, and I got to wake up at like... If I fell asleep right this second, I'll be up in about 5.5 hours, which sucks. I got to be up bright and early for work. PJ's got school. So, thank you for watching. It was a blast. Go Ravens. We still hope that you get DeAndre Hopkins. It's been a good night. Spend some time with the little buddy down here in the screening room. We'll be seeing you soon. Got some more reviews coming your way to be filmed. We haven't dropped them yet. And thanks for watching. We love you guys. Thanks for supporting the channel. You guys rock. Till next time, we're signing off. Good night. Peace.
Will Levis, when will he hear his name